No joke. No word of a lie. Please trust the title of this video because it's not a lie, it's not clickbait, it's not misleading, it's literally nothing but the whole entire truth. They have created 2 new limiteds. Please leave a like on this video and subscribe if you did not expect this to happen, because it has been almost 2 years since they last created a limited item. Roblox has released another limited item. This is the first limited item since October 2019. Now, if you're not quite with it today, like, I have to remind you right now that it's currently May in 2021. Yeah, it has been almost 2 entire years since Roblox last created a limited item for the catalogue, and now here we are. They just casually released 2 new limited items like it was absolutely nothing, like nothing was wrong in the first place. We have Gucci, word that I'm not even going to try pronouncing, bag with B, and then we also have Gucci bag with B. Yeah, both of these limited items that Roblox created yesterday, they seem to be exactly the same item. However, I've gathered from some of the replies on some of these tweets that apparently, so 100% they are exactly the same bag, but apparently one of them is for R6 avatars and then the other one is for R3 avatars. The designs of both of these accessories are exactly the same. Like, when I tell you that this is basically the same item except copy and pasted, and then the second one has been changed a little bit to fit with a different type of avatar, that's basically what this is. Like, both of the titles of these accessories are exactly the same, both of the descriptions are exactly the same. The only difference with them right now is one is selling for a little bit higher and then the other one is selling for a little bit lower. If anything, I would imagine that the one that fits Athra is probably the one that's selling for the lower price right now. Okay, as bizarre as this entire situation is, and I think as much as everyone is still currently in shock right now at the fact that after almost 2 entire years of absolutely nothing, and people from Roblox even admitting that they plan to no longer make limited items ever again, to now, you know, transitioning all of a sudden out of nowhere for them to drop 2 limited items in the avatar shop, I think I still have to personally admit that I really like the design of this item. Like, I wouldn't buy it myself, especially not for the prices that they are currently sitting at, but keeping the prices in mind for just a second, because at the time I'm recording this video, they are currently sitting at 50,000 Robux and 48,000 Robux. But take a look at this tweet right here. Breaking news, the Gucci bag is limited for some reason. This is not a joke. The screenshot that this Twitter account just uploaded managed to take said screenshot when the item was selling for 999,999,999,999. Legit. Oh my god, the number 9 doesn't even sound like a word anymore. 9. That no longer sounds right. But as you can see, it's estimated at this price in dollars. What number is that? I've never seen a number that big before. Obviously, you don't need me to tell you right now that that price is absolutely ridiculous, both in Robux and in dollars. But I mean, the transition between going from that massive 999 number to now being just 50,000 Robux, it's kind of laughable, to be honest, because that happened in literally less than 24 hours. The people that follow the Roblox Plus notifier on Twitter, they've probably not seen something like this get tweeted out for a very long time, because usually back when Roblox actually created limiteds, they would tweet out like new limited or went limited when an item would get created in the catalogue. But obviously with Roblox literally planning purposely to stop creating limited items, it's something that people haven't seen for a long time, so I can only imagine the pure shock on people's faces when they saw the notification of this tweet saying went limited. If I myself saw a tweet like that on my timeline, or if I got a notification like that from Twitter on my phone, I can't even imagine the reaction that I would have probably thought that it was a joke, or it was like from some joke account for some reason. News. After a very long time, it's definitely news. This is news. Everybody is so shocked right now. Everyone is so surprised right now. After a very long time, there is a brand new limited item on Roblox that costs 1 million Robux. It's the Gucci bag with a B. I mean, to even hear that less than 24 hours ago, at the time I'm recording this video, that both of these hats were sitting at 1 million Robux, even like trillions and trillions of Robux, and now they are barely 50,000 Robux. It's kind of funny, to be honest. Like the whole trading situation on Roblox, I don't know anything about that. I've never been involved with that, and I probably never will be involved with that. It's just not something that interests me. So I don't understand how like common or likely it is for an item to just drop so drastically like that, and especially like 12 hours after it got released and turned limited. But yeah, I think anybody can see the same that I'm seeing right now, just to see how drastically different those numbers are, and especially in the space of less than like probably 12 hours they dropped like that. It's kind of just a funny thing to see. But when these items actually first went limited in the catalogue and everybody started getting notifications about these items going limited and actually getting created in the catalogue, most people ended up just getting very, very confused at the price of them, like the initial price of them, where numbers like this, 4206942069420, who has that amount of Robux? No one has that amount of Robux, and especially not to spend on a Gucci bag with a B that would just hours later become 50,000 Robux. And then the rest of people that I saw mentioning this and replying to these tweets, they were just like, they just ended up ultimately becoming confused at the fact that there is two of them, which, I mean, some people still are confused that there's two of them, but I'm pretty sure, and I cannot see any other reason other than this, but one of them fits one avatar and the other one fits another type of avatar, so like R6 and R3. It's really not that complicated, but the fact that they made two of them, like the exact same item, and then made them both limited in the catalogue, like I don't know how else they could have gone about that situation, but it's still kind of funny to see. It doesn't really change anything, like not for me at least. I don't know if it will change anything for anyone. Maybe the trading community isn't too happy with this. I really have no idea. I'm not at all involved in any of that, and I'm not too invested in any of that, but I have to say, the item itself, I really like the design of it. It does look really well made. It's just, I think it's still a bit of a shock to see almost 2 entire years after Roblox literally admitted to never creating limited items ever again, all of a sudden the Gucci event comes along, everyone hates it, and Roblox decides that the best course of action to take would be to create 2 new limiteds out of it. So, one more time, please make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe, because I will always appreciate the love and support that you guys give me, and you know what? It helps me out a lot. What do you guys think of, after 2 entire years of Roblox saying that they will never create another limited ever again, they have now created 2 new limited items. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.